Hey YouTube, this is Shinken004 here, and I'm going to continue off Optimus Prime week with Transformers Energon, Supreme Class, Omega Supreme! Omega Supreme originated in Transformers G1 being a tiny little train on a giant track. He's pretty much like a giant base back then. Now, he's a battleship and a construction vehicle. So let's take a look at the vehicles themselves. Okay, so here we've got the construction vehicle. Pretty cool. A lot of detail is put into this. I mean, Supreme Class usually has a lot of good detail. There's a little Transformer sticker little Autobot sticker right there. Windshield. He's got his own little crane. Can open and close, move up and down, and if you push this little lever right here, blah! That's why I call him a construction vehicle. Lots of cool looking detail. So let's take a look at the Battleship. Okay, so here we got the Battleship. He rolls around pretty good. He doesn't really have that many wheels. There's wheels right here and wheels back here. So it's not bad when it comes to rolling. But at least he can actually roll. There's a lot of detail on this. If you turn the switch, you can actually see the little guns actually rotating. And if you push it far enough, it makes little cannon noises. Just what you want to see every day. Dancing guns. That was funny. Alright, so let's transform this giant behemoth with the construction vehicle. Okay, to transform Omega Supreme into his tank mode, what you do, you turn the battleship onto its side, and onto one side, and you move the construction vehicle, and you put the front of the construction vehicle into this giant hole right here. And it just slide right in. And there you go. This is a giant train. Oh my god. To show you how big this thing is, I just brought in my Deluxe Battlefleet Megazord. He is about half the size of this thing. He is that huge. Very, very huge. And that is pretty cool. Too bad he doesn't have any motorized features and all. That would make this guy impressive. So let's move on to the robot mode. Okay, to transform Omega Supreme into its robot form, what you do, you take the construction vehicle, what you do, turn it this way so that this part is facing forward, and then you put the front up, and you just stand him up. But unfortunately, he can't stand all that well with one half. So, let's move on to the final part. What you do, you push this down, and then push the arm down, and then turn the feet around, and turn this little window thing over here, and then just connect it right in. Okay. Next, what you do, you stand both these guys up, slide this down, and then this just connects right in. And last but not least, the head. The epic head goes on top. And whew, here we've got Omega Supreme. Okay, so here we have Omega Supreme in his robot form. He actually looks pretty cool. Really cool. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Kamen Rider Double, Luna Trigger form. I mean, the yellow side representing Luna, because he can actually stretch out his arm. And the trigger form will be represented by the blue side. He does have a bit of articulation. Arms can go 360 degrees. Bend to the elbow, twist of the wrist. Head can go 360 degrees if you want to. Legs can go forward and back, and twist at the knee. And that's it for articulation. He does have a few sound effects. Well, actually just one. If you press this little button right here, it makes a gun shooting noise, well, a laser shooting noise, as well as it lights up right here. That's pretty cool. This is Omega Supreme in his robot form. Now you might be wondering, does Omega Supreme combine with anybody? The answer is yes! He literally does. You can figure this out by looking at these little symbols right here. As you can see, it's a black Autobot symbol right here. Who else can combine with Omega Supreme? None other than Optimus Prime, because he has the same symbol. So let me show you how these two can transform and combine together. Okay, to combine Optimus Prime with Omega Supreme, what you do is you just take this all apart. So they're just separate. And now what you do, put his head up and put the Superform head. Next, for helicopter, you just put that in. For submarine 4, put it in leg form. For fire 1, just put it in leg mode. And with digger 3, just keep it as is. Next, for Omega Supreme, what you do, just take this little yellow flap right here and just open it up. There we go with that one. With this one, it's all good. You just keep that one in its robot form and you're good to go. Okay, to combine them, what you do, you just open up these little tabs right here and then just connect the auxiliary vehicle to them. So this one combines here. There. This one combines with Fire 1. You can rearrange these too, so they're not all specific. Copter 2 goes here. And Digger 3 goes here. Up top. There we go. Now, get Optimus Prime in here. You take Optimus Prime, just put him in the middle, like you're making a sandwich. An Optimus Prime sandwich. Oh. Sorry, I had to make a joke there. Okay, then you just connect in the parts like you would to make Omega Supreme. And here we got Optimus Supreme.